Excuse me. Welcome to Desert Armory and More is what I meant to say. I had the sneeze coming. All right, YouTube, this is a piece of wood that we're going to use at this time to point at objects throughout the room. It is a wood wedge used in construction to install windows and doors. It is in no way, shape, or form used in firearms. It is a wood wedge used in construction to install windows and doors. We will use it to point at objects throughout the room, and nothing is for sale. Welcome back. Hey, Boom Boom. How you doing, buddy? Shell Dog, yo yo. What's up, Tater? Mine says Micah was first. Anywho, Jackson, how's it going? Jackson Patterson. Welcome to Desert Armory and More, my friend. By the way, I think I got that fly that was bugging us the last few days when the camera was off. Caught him in the air and smashed him to the floor. Naughty little fly has been bugging us forever. Everyone made it. What's his name's not here yet? Ethan Grunwald. My near kin. Plus, we had a couple more come in. Boom Boom came in. Sheldon Dog. Those two are new. Well, Sheldon Dog, I think, is new to the channel. Appreciate you showing up. Oh, I think I got him. Pretty sure he went down to the ground and I saw him and stepped on him. Jordan's back. Yep. I am subbed your channel. Okay. That means you probably subbed to me and I sub back. Canic TP9 SF Elite. I'm trying to get sponsored by Wasatch Arms, and if you leave a like and comment, I'd mean a lot. Oh, no worries. Sheldon, I don't mind promoting people. If they need subscriptions, I'll give them shout outs. I'll say, hey, shout out to so-and-so. He's a great channel. He supports 2A just like I do. So, guys, shout out to Sheldon Dog 365. If you subscribe, I should be able to subscribe back to you and put some likes in your videos or something like that. 44 Carbine, welcome, my brother. Sorry you didn't make it to our first 1 hour live. Probably didn't give you the alert, huh? Welcome back, Bing Castillo. Yeah, that's why I gave you a shout out earlier. Shout out to Bing Bastillo. He's a YouTuber as well. I'm not sure what he does, but okay. Yes, Ethan, my near kin is back. Welcome back? But why? Guys, shout out to Everything Yukon. He's a great guy. He's a 2A content as well. I'm sub. Thank you. Been gone all day. Where you been? Bandito says, man, I got 20 well RFL 563, 3039 mil, 380 ACP on 12 gauge. What you suggest to get next? Maybe a bolt action hunting rifle? I don't see that in your lineup there. Yeah, Ethan does some stuff too. You just do reviews. Oh, gotcha. So I have Olight reached out to me to do a review for a sight, like a gun light, but they haven't responded back. And then another company reached out to me to do a review on their flashlight before Thanksgiving. It's like a pocket clip, hat clip style. So that one's getting shipped out shortly. If you're needing a mod, can you let me know? Yeah, I will. I got a few guns. I like hunting and upgrading, buying new guns, testing them, especially when there's not a lot of videos on them. True that. There's some that I have that aren't a lot of videos, because I have some really weird stuff. Like that one in the very center is a rimfire shotgun, 9mm. It's a great... Oh, it probably is. I have two Canics, a TTI Canic Combat and the Meta SFX Sketch. Week or two. Okay. I was thinking a bolt-action rifle revolver. Only got the two handguns, but 3 rifles and shotguns. Yeah, there you go. So the WMR, is that a pistol or is that a the 22, or is that a rifle? You've been subbed for a week or two. Okay. So many people come in and out. I know I've heard someone say they subbed, but yet that thing hasn't even moved, so I'm not sure if it's frozen or what's going on. The Sketch looks so cool. Yeah, they do. It's a single shot break action rifle for the one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that sketch too. Single action. Okay, for the 22 HMR single shot bolt action. Gotcha, mate. We gotcha. Appreciate you, bud. Hey, same to you. Appreciate you supporting 2A content. Got to keep these guys alive. Got talking. Hey, no worries. No worries. I wish YouTube would get a hold of their issue that they're having. Some channels will show the proper name and some will show the channel handle, like mine. If it wasn't so expensive and it wasn't in Canada, I'd love to buy. Oh, that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're hard to find, though. What's that unique revolver on the main table? The one with the weirder trigger. I don't have any revolvers out. These two are single shots. They're both 22s. Welcome back, Singer. Groper Game. Griper Game? I don't know what you mean. Do you have been to Area 51? I haven't, Jarrell. How are the gun laws in Canada? They're pretty strict, I hear. Like, you can have shotguns. I don't think you can have handguns or most rifles. And if you do have a rifle, you have to get, like, a single shot break action or something. Wang Hoff. What's up, Huck? Found my Wang Hoff. What's a Wang Hoff? Hey, welcome back, John. Thank you for that, but that is an interesting rifle. That right there is a rimfire 9mm shotgun. It's called a Flowbird. Can have shotgun, just there's a waiting period. Gotcha. Yeah, we had waiting periods in Cali where I used to live. Cool gun collection. Thank you, Angel. Do you have 22s? Yes, Aiden. I have like 10 of them in the safe, maybe more. And you can only take them to gun ranges and the gun's safe. So you can't just like shoot out in the desert or whatever. Yeah, little Chris, this is take 2. Welcome back, buddy. Do you have a Glock 19? No, I have a Glock 20. It's in the safe as well. Happen to have any Henry single shots? They're a fun favorite. Henry singles? No, I have a Henry lever at the very top right there. You can have handguns and certain rifles that you need a restriction license. Oh, I also heard that you can get stuff that's older than like 1920 and older, right? You can get normal mag-fed hunting rifles. There you go. Looking at algorithms. Yep. Just the fuse. Huck, we know what you're saying. That is inappropriate. Unfortunately, you got to go in timeout. That is inappropriate. Is it legal to own 50 caliber like a Barrett? Yeah, it's totally legal where I am. Do you have a pellet gun? Yes, John. That right there is a pellet gun. 25 caliber. Ruger makes a folding carbine 10 mil. Really? I didn't know that. I know Kel-Tec just came out with one, if I could call, and for the 10 mil, and I think Smith & Wesson. You can't get pistols anymore in Canada. Oh, man. I have to see if I have 30 subs. There you go. Have restricted, but it's pointless, really. I can buy Tannerite with no restrictions. I can buy Tannerite here, too, right over the counter. What is considered to be the BBC out of this collection? BBC. Giswold. Huh, that's almost like my last name, Grunwald. Grieswold. What do you mean BBC, my friend? What's that assault rifle down below the lever action? That's an SKS. That's a Kalashnikov AK-47. That's an AR-15. Modern sporting rifle. Get a job. I have a job. Do you have a hunting rifle? I got lots of them. Obviously, lever actions could be hunting rifles. The 30-30 lever action there. And I got bolt actions there. 4 or 5 in there that are hunting bolt action. One of my favorite guns that are out right now is the TTI Canik Combat right there. And the 10 gauge right there. That's a Beretta Silverhawk. Canada likes to ban rifles that look assault style. Yeah, I heard some states are banning the SKS, which is the same round as the AK, but would love a Honey Badger. Those would be cool. How long would it take to make 6 million rounds? I'm not sure. No Glock 32s. I have a Glock 20, 10 mil. Jarrell, no RPGs. Don't forget to like and some streams. Thanks, little Chris. Little Chris says, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe. I kicked him out already, I believe. Do you have a hunting shotgun? Yeah, all shotguns are pretty much hunting shotguns. Airplane, we have a 338 Lapua sniper rifle right there. Do you have a lever action 410? I don't. Griswold, unfortunately, I'm not sure what you're meaning by BBC, like the British Broadcasting Network. What guns do I have in the safe? Lots. It's so nice to talk other guns nuts. What do you mean, buddy? If someone got kicked out of 109 gun shops, would it be the person's fault of the gun shops? It's usually actually, depending on if they didn't pass a background check, well then that means it's the person's fault. They didn't pass something. I'm afraid that will be next to ban here in California. Don't want that because my Chinese SKS is fun. Mine's the Chinese too. 30-06 is in the safe. It's in a sock, so I can't show it to you. Who'd you kick out? Somebody who was saying to kick out the Jews. Hey, what's up, Guns Blazing Ranch? Shout out to Guns Blazing Ranch. Where's the Deagle? We don't have one. Do you have a 16 gauge? Yes, that one right there is a 16 gauge. It's funny, you asked that in the last live twice. No 4570, Hudson. I like the Glock 26 with Cinemag. Nice. It's nice to talk to other gun nuts. You know, gun nut people crazy about guns. Oh, that is very bad. I'm glad you kicked him out. Yeah. He said pretty bad. It was something pretty bad. No 50 BMGs. Buddy liked them 16 gauge. I like mine. I'll be back for take 3 if you do that. I probably won't. Of late I've been just doing 2 1 hours, not 3. Well, last night I did 3, but tonight I probably won't. W stream, thank you. I'm new. Can I tell you about what you have there? So we've got, today is Shotgun Saturday, so we got a 410, a 10 gauge, 9mm rimfire shotgun, a 16 gauge, a 12, and a 10. And then we got 2 little 22s here, 365 SIG, 9mm, 2.0 Bodyguard, 380. And then we got a 1911 Springfield Armory, mil-spec, TTI Canic Combat, and a Canic Sketch. What it takes Israel 6 hours to respawn? I don't know. I can't talk right now. No worries. What gun's your favorite? My favorite shotgun is the 10 gauge back there. Favorite handguns, the Canic TTI Combat. Favorite bolt action, 338 Lapua. Favorite revolvers in there, it's a 460 Magnum revolver. Favorite semi-automatic rifle is the AK. Is that a 410 single? It is, Vicky. It's an Ivor Johnson CycleWorks case hardened. My 7mm Ren Mag needs a good scope. Get a Vortex. Which country you live in? United States. You need 11 gauges. No such thing. What is your favorite pistol? Right there. TTI Canic Combat. Bus Banshee, what's up? Thank you, man. I remember my country charging their assault rifles next year, finally almost after 2 years of different variants. Yes, we have a deer hunt, Hudson, coming mid-November. A couple days. Like a week and a half. And we'll hopefully video some of that. If you guys want to see that content, though, you got to subscribe and turn your notifications on. I'm from the Philippines and here in morning, USA night. It's becoming night over here where I'm at. Can we see the revolver that's in the case? No, you can't. I can't touch anything on a live. Is it AK semi or auto? It's semi. Had the L86A1, then the A2, now the L86A3. Yeah, they're all over the place. What is the time where I'm at? 7:15 p.m. They don't make 11s. Don't know that it didn't exist. No, they make like 16s, 410s, 28s, 20s, 24 gauge. They made those in brass. I have some. 8 gauge, 10 gauge, 12. And they also made some 8s and 6, but those are pretty rare. Desert My Brother's setup is awesome. Hey, John Wick. Guys, shout out to Paul Wicks. Great gun tuber as well. Go check him out. Subscribe to him. Man, I inherited an H&R Topper. Nice. Junior 490 20 gauge from the 60s. I went to disassemble it and was so badly rusted that screw in the wood foregrip ripped right out. Oh, sorry, buddy. Philippines, 10:15 a.m. Wow. Mine's a 410. Nice. Shout out from Salt Lake City. Carlos. Hey, bud. What would be your next purchase? Little Chris, it's going to be the TX22 Taurus. That's what the super chats are going to be that we get, the donations. They're going towards that. We're about halfway there to purchase one and get the FRT installed. Bro, can I donate you 15,000 super chats? Well, that would be cool. But you probably won't, unfortunately. Time change tonight. No time change in AZ. Nope. Love that AK. Haha. Why do I gotta live in Canada? Detroit's 1016. What's your EDC? It's actually these two right here, Trent Sanders. The 2.0 Bodyguard 380 and the 365 SIG. Text 20 goes, brrr. Yeah, we're going to make one do that. Sorry if you answered already. I didn't hear. The TX22 Taurus. We're going to use the super chats. Hey, Bing, you can donate it if you want. That's up to you. Earlier, someone said they were going to donate $500 yesterday. Never did. They're like, oh, sorry, I can't after all. I forget why. What's good rifle for elk hunting? 300 Magnum, 380 Ackley improved, 280 Ackley improved, sorry. 30-06, yeah, it's in the safe. That would work for an elk. 30-06 would work. What's some of the other ones? 270 Win short mag probably would too. Some of the bigger stuff would work pretty good. 30-06 your go-to. Yeah, I have the Remington 700 from like 70. It's in the safe. Yeah, 7mm Rin mag would probably work. 270 wood. It's just a little light. What Metro ear do you think has the goofiest accent? I'm not sure. I don't know what's my pass. Yeah, see? Wasn't time change at all. The bleeping shit is stupid. Sorry, I actually said it. I don't say those words. Yeah, you're right, Bandito. It is dumb. 7 Magnum is for moose. That would work for that too, definitely. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, see ya. What do you think of the Mini 14? I think it'd be nice to get one, PMIC. Just make sure if you get one, it's a newer one because the older ones are a little less accurate. What do you think of about 308? Carlos, the 308 probably would work for now. It's starting to get on the little lighter side. It'd work. Do you have a Ruger Mark IV? I do, Jessica. It's in the safe. If you want to see it, you got to drop a super chat to see what's in the safe. 2015. What about 2015? I have a 2011, but not a 2015, whatever that is. That, though, is in a gun case, so I can't get to that one. 7 mils for long range, really odd. 6 for push and bush. There you go. What rapper do I meet? I've never met a rapper. How many animals do you have? I have 2 dogs and 2 donkeys. And we just took care of a couple mice and got rid of a fly earlier. What would you recommend for Apocalypse rifle? AK-47 or a very good bolt action for distance? John, I am not. What's a good mid-range safe? Definitely get a safe. I have a Yukon Gold made by Browning. That's what that big one is right there. That was on sale for $8.99. Or was it $7.99? I forget. It's a big and heavy one. It weighs 400-something pounds empty. But Tractor Supply has some decent ones. They had some on sale the other day. That's about as big as that for $7.99. Obviously, you go up from there. I mean, you can get one that size that I have. Higher end ones for like $3,000. It's good bolt actions for say 500 to 1,000. PMIC, I would say get yourself a Ruger American, or a Savage 110, or a Tiga. A Begara is pretty good too. And then get the size you want to shoot. A 410 double. Oh, I wish I did. There was one at the pawn shop a few months back. Probably should have got it because it's gone now. They're kind of hard to find. Double barrel 410, yeah. No airsoft, no. Today's theme, Justin, is shotguns. So we got shotguns out. You have a double barrel 410? Nice, dirt bike and gamer. What brand is yours? I can't go wrong with a Tika, right? The budget tight American Ruger. Yeah, Ruger American are really good for your price point. At least I think that's what it is. Okay. What size would you recommend? Common, cheaper round. 308. A 308. Or a 6.5, but they're a little bit more. A 6.5 Creedmoor. 308's cheaper. What's the smallest gun you own? Right there. Right there. It's a little 22. I'm back. Hey, buddy. I've always wanted a 410 double. Me too, yeah. Right there's my smallest gun, oldest gun, and rarest gun. Sure, Walmart could do you a good deal on a decent bolt action. The ones by my house always have like a half a dozen or more bolt actions. Yeah. Yours was gifted. There you go. 308 Ruger American it is. Yeah, there you go. I like gorillas. Okay. What is your favorite on the table, not counting the sidebar? A favorite on the table, not counting the sidebar, would be the 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk from 1960 right there. It's my most expensive gun. What movies you like the most? I don't watch movies. Are you married? You already asked that, and I said no. What's the blue gun at the upright corner of the table? Anaki. That is a Canic Sketch. Godzilla is a W band. What is your favorite era of guns? Probably from the early 1800s or late 1800s all the way up until maybe the 30s of the 19s. What's your cheapest gun? It's actually in there. It was a shotgun I got from a yard sale. It's a 12 gauge pump, Sears and Roebuck for 50 cheeseburgers. Look cool. Yeah, for real, for real. Hey, Mango, welcome back. On the sidebar, I already mentioned that one. Gonna go to sleep. See you, Phoenix. Do you have a BAR? I don't. ACDC is better. I don't listen to that stuff. Sayonara, sucker. See you, Phoenix. Do you have a minigun? No. Bye, Phoenix. Nah, ADHD is the best. My granddaddy had an 8 gauge and a punt gun. Nice. I'd love to get both of those. that would be your heavy band name, ADHD. They probably make them. The Beretta double barrel you have is like a Beretta in The Sopranos that Tony gives his father-in-law. Maybe. That one's called the Silverhawk 10 gauge. Do you have an AR-15? Yes, right there. I have one song you should listen to. Just one. What's your EDC? Justin, it's these two right here. The 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson and the 365. John, the AR-15 shoots 223. Elijah, yes. This one right here is a 16 gauge Zaba. It's an M75. I have videos on that if you want to check it out. It's called the Jack. Should try a Fostech 15 with the Echo binary trigger package. I have a Fostech grip on my AR. I remember my AK. But you're saying for the AR, the Fostech trigger? Do you have a 243? I don't. Do you have an M4A1? I do not. Hey, Chris. 20 gauge. Yeah, it's in the safe. It's a pump. It's a Weatherby. It's in a sock, though. She wouldn't be able to see it if I open it. What do you think of the Springfield Echelon for entry-level pistols? Good guns. Fostech 15 rifle with Echo binary trigger package. Do you have a 7 Magnum? I do not. What is your longest gun? I believe it's this one right there. 36-inch barrel, 12 gauge bolt action. It's a Marlin original goose gun. No, I don't, Bing. We don't have any of that. Pros and cons, double barrels. The cons would be you only have 2 shots. The pros are, they're classic. That's the song you should listen to, The Jack by AC/DC. It's not like their user music, but it's still good. You have the 20. Yeah, you asked me that a little bit ago. It's in the safe. It's a 20 gauge pump. Gotta pay attention. Do I have 22s? Yes, I have a whole bunch of 22s. 44 Magnum is a lever action only. I have 22s in the safe. And I have one 22 right there. Do I have a Car 98? That one pretty much is a Car 98. That's what people tell me. Do geese hunt? I don't. Heather, we have a 20 gauge in the safe. It's a pump action Weatherby. There's our musket down there, dirt bike. It's from 1840s roughly. No M110s, bingo. Bing Bastillo. No M1 Grands, K. We do have an MP5 right there. Most overrated gun manufacturer and most underrated. Overrated, honestly, is Glock. Because they're just meh. And underrated, honestly, I think high points are a little underrated, to tell you the truth. People give them crap because they look ugly, but they work. 9 mil guns you have. I have 7 9 mils. They were out yesterday. Would love an M1 Grand. Me too. Do I turkey hunt? I put in for fall turkey, didn't get chosen. I didn't put in for spring. I would if I got chosen. Do I ride horses? I have 2 donkeys. Your stream froze. You have to reload it then. It's not froze, see? Do pheasant hunt. We don't have pheasants where I'm at. Maybe up north farther there might be some. Might have to reload it, Justin. Most powerful. That would be my 10 gauge shotguns, my 338 Lapua, my 500 Magnums, and my 10 mil semi-auto. Yeah, I have 4 10 gauge shotguns. That's a 10 gauge single shot. That's a 10 gauge double barrel there. Excuse me. That's a 10 gauge lever action, and that's a 10 gauge double barrel. What rifle is your favorite? My favorite bolt action of rifles is a 338 Lapua. My favorite lever action is right there. It's a Model 92 made in 1895, hexagon barrel, chambered in 32. And then my favorite semi-automatic is my AK-47. What do you think about the SIG issue with the military? I think it's pretty sad, PMIC, how they're handling it. How many rounds do you have between all your firearms? Rounds? I don't know. My weakest would be a 22 short. 22 short, Elijah. Would you ever shoot your oldest gun? I will of the handgun once I get a spring for the hammer. That one, it needs, the hammer is, the triggers and hammer are stuck right now. But maybe we'll eventually shoot that one day. Your favorite gun out of all your guns? I don't have a favorite of all my guns, John. Can I look again at the MV5? Sure. How are they handling it? I haven't been following. Well, you know, they just say they're not doing what they say they're doing, that they aren't going off on their own, and they pretty much shove it underneath the rug. Yeah, I like the MP5. Got any Italian guns? I have a Rigarmi little 22 that's made in Italy, and I have that Beretta, obviously, that big old 10 gauge. Next, John, we're going to get the TX22 Taurus. We're using the donations from Super Chats and stuff like that to buy it. 13, they're denying and blaming issues. Yeah. Hi, Desert. Wasn't that stream with Everyday Carry? Oh, yeah, I was over there earlier. Do I have knives? Yeah, I got knives. Terrell says, cool. Thank you. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, we not only do gun content, but we also do mine exploring, cave exploring, and hiking. So maybe you like that stuff and want to subscribe. I'm still a bit sad that there's no Greek guns. I'm trying to think what Greek guns there actually are. Like, what do they make? It would probably be older guns. I was looking at a Israeli gun the other day. It's called the Baby Desert Eagle. It's a 9 mil. Yesterday I looked at it. It was at a pawn shop. Yeah, what would Greek guns be? I'm trying to think. This is the villain edition of the SIG pistol. The M18 and the M17. So I'd be a gun instructor trying a guy off the range because it went off while he was talking to class. Yeah, I've seen that one a lot. Biggest animal killed. Elijah, the biggest so far has just been a coyote. Exploring abandoned houses. I haven't tried that one yet. On video. I've done it in the past. Spartan gun would be crazy. I'm not even sure what that one is. Sometime you should make a video of barn walkthrough. I don't have a barn. Do you have a Glock 18? No, I have a Glock 20. The SIG P20 is the problematic one, I think. Yes, it is, but he was wondering what the civilian version's called. The civilian version's called the P320-M18 or -M17. The military ones are just called M17, M18. You ever going to do a face reveal? I have done a few. I did one, not today I didn't. I did one yesterday. Be careful in the abandoned houses. Yeah, I've been in a few. It's been a while though. Yeah, I have a 1911 right here. It's a Springfield. 1911 Springfield mil-spec. It's got a pretty good trigger on it, honestly, for being mil-spec. Warp Penguin. Thank you. Have you been to Texas? I have. It's been a while. What do you think is the manufacturer error that caused them to go off? The tolerances on certain batches and there was a certain part, the MIM part, that had problems, supposedly. Rager, welcome back. Have you fired a 6.8 by 51 mm? It's sad to see the legendary M4 retire from the military, but the XM7 6.8 is quite a wild round. The 6.8, is that the 6.8 Blackout? If so, I haven't shot one. Or is it the 277 Fury? Just looked it up. I can't list some Greek guns. How do you like those Canics? Love them. You got any old Winchester shotguns? I have one. Right there. It's made in 1901. It's a lever action. It's a model 1901, made in 1901. How many guns you got? I don't know. John, you asked that question. You asked if I had an AR-15. I said yes. Then you said you have 223, and I said yes because the AR-15 shoots the 223. And then you're asking again if I shoot 223. You're funny. That is it, the 277 Fury. Yes. I've never shot one. I don't know anybody of my friends that have any. What's up, Riley? Are they loaded? A few might be allegedly. You never know. There might be a robber walking in. SKS is a mighty fine rifle. Their price is insane now. Yeah, I have. Did you see that one? I got a Norinco right there from about 52, 53. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, he's helping the chat go. I like it. Do you have a scar like a gun? I don't have a scar. No, not that type of scar. I have scars on my body, but not a scar. Enjoy. We EDC this 2.0 Bodyguard right there, Smith & Wesson. And we EDC the 365 SIG. SKS is awesome. Bagnettes. So I have a bayonet for the 303 British. And then I have a bayonet for the SKS. It's an underfold. And yes, that one right there is a Mosin Nagant M38 carbine. The PU scope. It has a scope, the 338, I mean the 303 British. It's not a pop-up if that's what you're meaning, no. But yeah, I have the Mosin Nagant is an M38 carbine. If you could only have 3 guns, what would it be? It would be my first gun I ever bought, which is a 22 Savage Mark II, a bolt action, and I'd probably one of the shotguns and maybe one of my lever actions. If you could have one weapon from each belligerent from World War II, what would you take? England, U.S., France, Germany, Italy, Russia, Japan. Probably either Russia or USA. Yeah, I don't know. Germany has some good ones. What's up, Zach? Biggest round, biggest gun. Jesse, my biggest and heaviest gun is right there, and it's a 338 Lapua. Brendan, what's up? Can you kill a deer with a 5.56 20-inch AR? You could, yeah. What beautiful collection. They need display cases to keep them intact. Mosin shoots 7.62 by 54. Yeah, 54R. Yeah, mine does. I don't have an M416. I'm back. What's up, Princess? Greek guns would be the Milans, the EPK, the Macracan, the Ripopulpulus, and the Kefis, and the AOR. I miss you very much. Okay, thanks. M4A1, no. No M4s. I got the AR-15, that's all. It looks a lot like an M16 or M4, but those are full auto. Mine's not. Is that a H&R 10? No, this one, well, yes. Yes and no. So this one's the New England's Firearms branded 10. During the same time, they also had the H&R. Were you in the military? No. Do you have an ARPG? No, I don't. Or the NUKE. 1911 is right there. I used to have one in 12. Nice. Do you have a RPG or an NUK? I don't. I'm Spartan by blood, so that's why I'm interested by that. Oh, Spartan, we are Sparta. Yes, sir. Is the 10 worth it versus the 12 in your opinion? 12's worth it more because the ammo's cheaper. Gonna call the police. Why? Totally illegal. Why would you call the police? You're funny because your little avatar picture shows a gun on it too, so can't fool me, brother. Can't fool me. Who's your favorite gun tuber? Ooh, I got a lot of. For live streams, I would say Arms Room 24, Pistol Politics, you Below Average Utah Dad, and there might be one or two. For long format, Kentucky Ballistics, Banana Ballistics, Hootie Hoo, Administrative Results, pretty nice. There's a few of them. Have you shot full auto? I never have. I love double barrels. Me too. Also, what's your opinion on it? I think it'd be nice to have one, Brandon. Little Chris says, Desert, is your rule in there? Ask 3 times after answering, they get a timeout. Usually, yeah. Yeah, I really like Hickok 45. Got the Mossberg 835. That's a 12 gauge, but it's overboard and closer to a 10 gauge. I love it. Interesting. How much do you think your collection is worth in total? 80 to 90, maybe? Haven't started mine yet. Want to know a ballpark. I'm 23, so if you have any fun first gun recommendations, I'd appreciate it. So my first gun was a 22 Savage bolt action. It's a Mark II. I've had it since I was 18. That was my first gun. That's what I started with, a 22. Have you shot a Glock? I own a Glock. It's a Glock 20. No SVTs or Gevers. Sorry. The side-by-side double barrel is sweet as bleep. Yeah, I have 9 double barrels. This is a Win channel. I'm 7. Thank you. Appreciate you. Do you have a Maverick 88? I don't. I hear they're good guns, though. Pump actions. I have 2 of them. I have 2 12s and a 20 in the safe. The fire. Thank you, Native. Hootie Hoo, who really crushed out on us Tika owners. Haha. If you get one, get the light, not the super light. Yeah, the super light has problems with the barrel. Same with Backfire, found that out too. That's another channel I like watching. Thanks for the sub, guys. Have had a lot of guns in the past. That's one miss. The most, the 2-shot model. 8-shot model. Interesting. First gun was a Ruger 22. They're fun and great to start with. Yeah, that would be one too. I have 2 of them. That would have been the first actual real gun I ever shot. A 10-22. My dad still has it from like 95. First gun was a Savage 22 Magnum. Nice. My first gun was when I was 11. Was a 410 double. Dude, that is nice. If you had the 88, he was a beast with the 8 slug tube. Do I remember you? Box, I don't. Buy one, you will love it. The Maverick 88? Oh, yeah. Do you have a bolt actions? Yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have probably 10 bolt actions, various calibers. Do you like Canics? I love Canics. I have 2. I have a Canic TTI Combat and I have a Canic Sketch. How much is a handgun? Nothing's for sale. Do you have a Draco? I don't. What state are you in? Southern Arizona. I'm in MA, so the market up here sucks, assuming you're in the South. No, I'm in, well, sort of, Southern Arizona. So, yeah, it is the South. South 410, nice. Hey, Unknown, welcome back, buddy. It's to this day my favorite gun. Nice. Do you have a Glock? I have a Glock 20. It's in the safe. I mean, if you buy it, how much? It depends. Depends what you want and where you get it, and if you get it used or new. I mean, you can get really cheapy ones at a gun store for like 150 cheeseburgers. You can get expensive ones online or elsewhere too for up to 12, 14, 15 grand for infinity guns. I like my Glocks. Good. Glad somebody does. I only have one. I don't like them a lot just because ergonomics, they don't fit my hand right. But they're an awesome gun. I'm more of a Glock 21 guy, 45 speaking. There you go. I've got the 1911 45. Do I do Call of Duty? I don't. Porter, there's my AR-15 right there. Do you like going to gun shows or mostly buy from stores? I would like to go to another gun show. We haven't had one here in a while. It's about time we have one again. Tucson's going to have one December. They just had one last weekend. But I wasn't available last weekend, but I was this weekend. But it wasn't going this weekend when I was there. No MAC 10s. Nope. The manufacturer of the AR is a Delton. Delton. I've had that for 4.5, 5 years probably, the Delton. I probably have $1.5 rounds, maybe $2,000 for it. Yep, the AK-47's right there, Porter. It's a Kalashnikov USA right there with the red furniture. I'm in Detroit suburbs. There you go. That's probably why you're asking if I've ever been to Detroit. Guys, we're close to 6,800, sort of. We're at 6,762 subscriptions. 6-7. The Scar H, don't have one. Those are expensive. I have one FN. It's a 5.7. It's in the safe. Blow says, a lot of blocks are getting discontinued. I heard at the end of next month they're making room for new line of the V series. My thoughts about it below. I think it's pretty sad that Glock bowed down to the libs when it's not the gun's fault that people are putting switches on. It's the people that are making the switches, not Glock's fault. I'm one of those subs. A Deagle. No K. I don't have a Deagle. Where do you like to buy your ammo? I usually get it at my local gun and pawn or Cal Ranch over here. It's a like a Western store that carries outdoor stuff. Or I do buy a few online if they are good prices. Like Freedom Munitions have decent prices. How much did you pay for the Kalashnikov? It was about 1,400 cheeseburgers roughly. It's a California version. No gas mask. It had that dumb little wing on it, so once I moved into a state that didn't require it, I took it off. Guns don't kill people. People kill people unless it's a P320. Yep. You are right. They are not dangerous. It's the person behind it that's dangerous. And then P320 says, here, hold my drink. Here, hold my drink. Then it goes off. Ever been to a surplus store? A few of them. There's actually one in town. It's called Apocalypse Firearms and Surplus. Absolutely agreed. Lost some respect for Glock. They were always a cool modern brand in my mind. Feels like a step backwards. It is. They're bound down to the libs. Do you have an M1 carbine? I don't. I could have got a post mail one for $1,200. I could have got an M1 Garand for $1,200 at a swap meet. I didn't have the money though. The one I go to is called Joe's Armory Navy. Yeah, this one's called Apocalypse Firearms and Surplus. It's near me here. When you get 100K subs, try to buy a Draco. That would be nice because at that point, hopefully I'd have more ching-ching donations. It's been pretty slow on the donation side for helping the channel out. I have a few memberships, so that helps to help support the channel. Which start at $1.99 if you want to become a member. $1.99 a month. Mall cheeseburgers. I'll take a cheeseburger. 410 double. Oh yeah, that would be nice. I'd rather get a 410 double any day than a Draco. I'm back. I was sticking though my kids' Halloween candy. Sticking through. Oh, okay. Ken Rods went live too, so maybe some people went over there. Ken Rod and Guns and Gears. Is that a break barrel rifle, by the way? This one here, no, it's a shotgun, 9mm rimfire. A Diggin. Oh, there you go. Mine has 0 recoil. Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have much. My 410 has some. What happened with the Grand Thumb? Didn't he turn out to be a scumbag or something? He's still posting, far as I know. I watch his, unless recently that happened. The one who went, who isn't posting anymore is Demolition Ranch. He was one of my favorite YouTubers. But he's not posting anymore. He pretty much retired from doing YouTube right now. 410 has some recoil. I'd say as much as, let's see, what would have about the same? It's more than a 22, probably maybe a little more than a 22 mag, but maybe not quite as much as a 5.56 223. Tiny bit, basically none. Oh, bummer, because of the assassination shirt. That was kind of part of it, because he was getting people into his privacy. Less than half a pound. More than 0. Like my 10 gauges, they kick probably about, this single shot one right there probably kicks you about 25 to 30. What records more, 338 Lapua or a 10 gauge? Oh, my 10 gauge kicks way more than that 338 Lapua. 10 gauge kicks about as much as a 50 BMG. Or no, I hear a 50 BMG kicks about as much as either a 12 gauge or a 10 gauge. You've shot a half a pound. A 401 is way less. They made a 401. They had a 401 Winchester as a semi-auto. It's super rare. Where are the ammos? Where are the ammos? There's a whole shelf full of them, and some cans here too. Where are the ammos? Oh, excuse me. Oh, now I'm all yawny again. Have you ever smelled a blow boy fed in your chat? Possibly. There was one person asking all these weird questions, and I kept saying, why are you asking weird questions? Eventually, I timed him out. A demo retired because he wasn't making money, and this shirt controversy. Wasn't making money? How was he not making any money? He was pouring out lots and lots of views on his videos. That had him already been doing it for 10 years, the point. Yeah, thought the ammos are in magazines. Some go in magazines. Try to get the brand as soon as I can. There you go. That bullet in tiny boxes. A whole bunch of more. No way, that guy must be a gazillionaire. Well, how else could he be retired? Because he was doing quite a bit of that himself. And obviously you make, when you're that big, just like Kentucky Ballistics, you make a decent amount on YouTube. Like, there's a reason why once you get big enough, it does get you, when you get views, it makes you money. I haven't, because I only get barely any views on my long formats. Any instruments? I have some harmonicas. We got a demo ranch. I miss him. Me too. I really miss him. So I watch. Another one I watch a lot is Shot One TV, Banana Ballistics, and yeah, Kentucky Ballistics, obviously. What's that one called? Mashup 98. I think he's from Nevada. I'm not in a band, no. Years ago, we had like a little church band that I played the harmonica in. How much did the Glock 20 cost? Okay, I think it was somewhere around $6.50 cheeseburgers or something. He was from Cali, so it was more expensive. Do any license to buy an airsoft? I don't think so. Thoughts on the SVD? Thought they were pretty sweet. I don't have an SVD. I forget what those are, by the way. I think someone asked me a while ago, but I just don't remember what they are. Seeing the different batch of guns on the table each live is such a light of my night, or light of your night. The absolute freaker. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, today is Shotgun Saturday. Tomorrow is going to be Lever Action Sunday, so they'll be on the table. Actually, airsoft and not airsoft. I don't know. Hey, monkey. SVD is like a Russian DMR. And I'm trying to remember what that one. A designated marksman rifle, right? Is the SVD the German or which? Do you do shooting videos? Yeah. Check out the channel. I got some. I do. Shorts from months ago and some long formats too that are even better. I play piano and drums. I'm the drummer and founder of the band. There you go. Tomorrow's Monday. For you it is, because you're already in Sunday. I'm still in Saturday. So that's why tomorrow for me is Lever Actions. Monday is just whatever I put out. Tuesday is oddball stuff. So it's kind of whatever I put out too. I've been mixing. I'll put like the main stuff in there and then mix it up a little bit. Put a variety of stuff. But the main bulk is what I want, like the shotguns. For me, it's Saturday. Yeah. Same here. What's your day job? I'm a handyman. I own my own business. I do tile, bathroom models, painting, electrical, drywall repairs, assembly of furniture and stuff like that. You're in Eastern time. Okay. Let's see. Today's the 1st, right? Yep, November 1st. Happy November 1st, folks. Hey, Ammo. Guys, shout out to Ammo Alchemist. Great guy. Check him out. Nice. I work for GC. GC, what's that? Yes, designated as Soviet Union's design. Oh, got you. 762 by 54. Okay. Mine is my Mosin Nagant is a carbine, so it's not really like a sniper type marksman. Yeah, shout out to Ammo Alchemist, guys. Check them out. General contractor. Okay. Yeah, I work for myself, so. Something I wish rifles still had was that mag release in the front of the mag well, because nowadays half of them are by the trigger guard. Let's see. My Lapua is by the trigger guard. My AK NSKS is by the trigger guard. Not sure about my little 22. They used to be up front. I didn't notice that. Huh. In front of the mag well instead. I would think that'd be more inconvenient, wouldn't it? Maybe not. Fox F6, Fox Charter 6 is a cool gun tuber. Him and that Ain't Bad Guy. Oh, yeah. That Ain't Bad Guy, he's actually near me. He's outskirts of Tucson somewhere. And so is Administrative Results, and so is Forgotten Weapons. And I'm trying to get a hold of Administrative Results. He hasn't responded. That Ain't Bad. I think I messaged him too. I didn't hear anything bad back from him. The Thompson A MP40. Nice. What's your favorite revolver? It's my 460 in that blue box up on top. FAL Man, he does lives and gun content too. FAL Man, he owns an FAL, a DAI one. He's north of me too, so he keeps saying we need to do a collab as well. AK is one of the best guns, and it got hates on. I don't hate it, Cohen. I love mine. It's not quite as ergonomic and accessory savvy as an AR, but it'll outlast an AR any day. You have a good night. Thank you, Bandito. Appreciate you coming by in the sub. Appreciate you, man. Welcome back, Cohen. Do you have any pump shotguns that can slam fire? No. I've never tried them, but I don't think so. That'd be sweeter. I'd love to see a video of Dragon's Breath slam fire. That would be cool. I'm going to get notifications. You didn't get it? After I restarted the second time. YouTube. YouTube. Naughty YouTube. And we only have 7 people in here, supposedly. It's like YouTube knows that my algorithms are bad, so they automatically slow me down. I'm going to drop kick YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to drop kick them too, right in the nuts. No, I think the AK is awesome. So is the AR. Both excellent platforms, but have different purposes. Yeah. But when people say which one would I take for an apocalypse, I would take the AK because it'll outlast the AR. Yep. Into nuts. These nuts. Normally I don't get that raunchy on here, but okay. Yeah, shout out BAR. I haven't. You ever do Rumble? So Rumble probably will take off once YouTube says no more on guns. Everybody will probably switch over there because you can touch guns. There's 2 people that I follow that are on Rumble, but right now it just isn't taking off. YouTube is still the dominant one, so I don't have. I mean, I have an account with them, but I don't do anything on it. Yeah, see, that's the problem. The idea is nice because you can touch guns on there, and so you can on Instagram Lives too, I think. YouTube's almost as gay as the ATF. Yeah. Below zero, EDC a 2.0 Bodyguard, 380, and a 365. How many wheel guns do you have? I have 16, Naruto. They were out on Thursday. Thursday is called Wheel Gun Thursday. That's when I have all of them out at once, all my wheel guns. Yeah, this is the 365 macro. I'm actually pretty good with that. A wheel gun is a revolver. A revolver. You know, like the cowboy guns, like a 45 Colt, you know, brother. Does that small little 22 count as a wheel gun? No, those are single shots. You're funny. Those 2 are single shots. This one I need to make a spring for it. Then it'll fire no problem. That one fires really nice. I love shooting that little dinky thing. 4. What do you mean 4? What's the 4 for? You have 4 wheel guns? Can't touch guns on YouTube Live. No, you can't. That's why no one touches them. If you do, you'll get in trouble. They've accused me twice of touching. And I have proof I didn't. And they said, well, YouTube said you did, the AI of it, so sorry, we can't do anything about it. 45, because they don't make 46. No, you're right. Wait, is that why you're using a yardstick? Yeah, because if I use a finger, sometimes I think I'm touching. Last time I literally used, let's see if I can find it. The last time I got called up, here, I'll show you here. See that shotgun cleaning rod right there? It was twice as long, and I was using that as a pointer. They said I was touching a gun. They said, oh, you were touching a gun. I was not touching a gun. I was using that as a pointer stick, that metal rod for cleaning shotguns. Because my dad is asking what is the right one for the grandchild. A 22. Get yourself a 22 bolt action or single shot. Something like that. Yeah, they'll totally shut off the live. It won't be right away because the timestamp is usually about a couple minutes after they say that you touched it versus when it gets kicked off. Do you have any Sig 7? No, we don't. How's it going? Hey, Brookside. Pretty good. We're just about on the end of our second 1 hour live. A wheel gun is a cannon that has wheels, or a Gatling gun with wheels, or a 50 cal mount. Could be a wheel gun in my opinion. I have a 500 Smith & Wesson wheel gun and a 460. Just started picking them up. No, I won't. You got a XD. I don't have any XDs. Henry 22 is the best starter gun. That is one of them, yeah. Mine's had a few problems. I keep needing to send it in and I haven't yet. It's that top one. But the gun I choose in the apocalypse wouldn't be an AR or AK for me. I'd be a simple mag-fed bolt action. Yeah, that would be my second one. See, I know the AK can take the abuse. That's why I say AK over an AR. But if you want to go the simple route and just like a shotgun, get a pump, they'll just go and go. Cheap, easy to repair, and pretty much dispose. Yeah. Do you reload your own ammunition because there's an ammo press there? I do. I do my 460, some of my rare stuff for my lever actions, which is the 3220 and the 2520. I have dies for other stuff, but I haven't bought all the stuff for that yet. I also make my own 25 rimfire out of 17 WSM, Winchester short mag. Do you have any K-bar knives? I have one. It's not the type you're thinking of, though. I actually have three of these. I have three. It's a K-bar knife, 100, 1100. It used to say K-bar right there. But I have one for my grandpa, this one, and another one fairly similar to it. But I don't have the type that looks like the Marine style. Can you show me the 2520 looks like? The gun itself is this one right here. It's from like early 1900s, model 94. And the bullet is right there. It's a little varmint round coyotes. It could take a deer out. I also have one in 3220. I think the apocalypse, most people would die of starvation, or so hunting would be more important than combat. Possibly, yeah. I have one K-bar out. I have three total, I believe. I'm thinking of like the ones from Vietnam. The what from Vietnam? The K-bars? Oh, those. No, I don't have any of those. Can that take you out? Even a 22 could if you have a good shot. Drop some of the ammo here. 44 mag fell. And a 5.7. 5.7. You need to pick your ammo up with chopsticks. Would you own an A12 if you had the chance to get one? Maybe. No fingers. Look, Mom, no hands. Mr. Plinkster hasn't been on this live or the other one. Last night he said he was going to drop me a Cash App to help with the channel, and he never did. And then he's MIA too, right? Today and the rest of that night. He's usually in here almost every time. Mr. Plinkster. It used to be Plinkies or something like that, but he changed it to Plinksters once I said, hey, you should name it to that. Not no hands. It's, look, Mom, no brains. Yeah. Sam says that looked like an interesting single shot pistol. Oh, these two here? Yeah. This one it's got my fingerprints on it, unfortunately. An E. Allen's in Winchester, and this one's a Stevens. They're both little 22s. Yeah, I have some bows and shepherd slings for an apocalypse if gun resources become too rare that even cartridge for hand loading isn't an option. There you go. There you go. Trying to think how much longer I should go because the live's just so slow right now. Only 10 people in here. 11. 12. We just got one more. I don't really feel like going another hour if I started another one. Excuse me. Nice. Why do you guys like thinking about the apocalypse? It's just fun. I don't know. Why do we? Because one day we want to use them all and have fun and do that. Look, mom, no brains. No. More like, look, guys, he has no brain anymore. Adam, hey, welcome. If you had to choose between C4 or dynamite to blow up a bunch of zombies, which would you use? Let's see. C4, you need wires out with a charge. So dynamite, you could just light and throw it at them. So probably dynamite, even though it's a little more old school. Do I play games? Not video games. Just helps to be prepared. Yeah. I was picking my go bag and was having a blast. Sweet. I don't actually have a go bag. I need to get one together. Need to buy it. I guess it'd be kind of like an ammo bag or a range bag and just fill her up. Or a backpack. Good backpack. I do have a to-go bag for hiking. Got a OT1. They don't make them. There's a lot more ammo than needed for all people on this planet and some. Yeah, especially the government, right? But you get into one of their hordes in the apocalypse, it might happen. It's fun. Yeah, I got a good backpack. Backpacking backpack. Yeah, I have a 511 that I use for backpacking. And I use it for going in caves and mines and stuff like that. Put my stash of lights and all that in it. I've heard of the 2 gauge, but I don't know about a 1 gauge. The 2 gauge punt gun. Apocalypse is a for the condemned, believe and save yourself. I'd use a friction set pipe bomb using the 1896 death mix for a hardy of zombies. Probably take 10 of them with a 6-inch tube. Paul tracks 10 of them with a 6-inch tube. Use those ones they use in Terminator, huh? Those pipe bombs. You guys watch House of Dynamite? Pretty good. No super lib or anything. Never seen it. Never heard of it. What's the long gun in the middle? This thingy right here. That's a 9mm rimfire Flober, made in Belgium. It's a rimfire shotgun. I like this channel. Thank you. It shoots these little guys here, which is, if I can move this 5.7 out of the way, that one straight in, right there. Move that one out of the way. That right there, it's a rimfire shotgun shell. Have you ever seen Back to the Future in EF3? I've watched all 3 of them. It's been a while, but I have seen all 3 of them. Guys, if you're new to the channel, we do gun content, as you can tell. Lives pretty much every evening, 6 p.m. But we also do shorts and long format of shooting, cave exploring, and mine exploring, as well as hiking. So if you like that stuff, double tap the screen and subscribe. We also have a hunt coming up in a week and a half. If you want to see content of that, definitely subscribe. And we have a giveaway, hopefully in a few days to a week, because that's about when the stickers and the range bag will be here to give away. Just came out of Netflix. It's about a nuke ICBM headed towards Chicago. Interesting. Adam says, yes. Yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. I can't even message properly. I'm going to listen for a bit. They're the same type Ted Kaczynski used. I don't like Ted's use for them, though. I don't even know who that is. I'm trying to remember who that is. Oh, the pipe bombs. There you go. See you, JP. The Unabomber. Talk about the giveaway. So the giveaway is you have to be subscribed and live in the U.S. so I can ship it to you. It's a range bag with some earmuffs, and we got another fly in here. And that's what the giveaway is going to be. And you have to have your notifications on. That way you could know when I'm doing that. What's your favorite Back to the Future movie? Mine is number 3. It's been so long since I've watched them, I can't remember. Is it number 3 the one they go back in time to a western town? Use the 10 gauge, yeah. No giveaway for the Canadians. Unfortunately, because I'm not sure how I'd get it to you guys, because it would cost so much for shipping over there. Unknown, I'm listening, yeah. But I really do, if that's the one I'm thinking of, the one that he goes back west, that one is pretty neat. And I think number 1's nice too, but hey, so is number 2. I heard they might make another one. Unfortunately, though, Mr. McFly, the actor, he has Parkinson's and he's in very bad health, unfortunately. He's not that old, but Parkinson's got him. But if you were in a zombie apocalypse where 95% of the population or zombies are ready, if you can only bring 3 guns from your arsenal, which one would you choose? Adam's Goodwill. We would choose the AK-47. We'd choose a 12-gauge pump shotgun in there and a good, reliable 9mm. Back to the Future 4. That's what I hear. PMIC, I am 35. That's your dream. I heard they might make one. The thing is very few movies do well past 3. Harry Potter was an exception. Mission Impossible is an exception. And Fast and Furious, as well as the Pirates of the Caribbean. You're 34, okay. But there's others that they've tried to do more of, other than maybe horror genres, which I've never watched. That it just were duds to me. The floor is squeaking again where I'm standing. Someone thought that was that was another one, James Bond. There's a few of them, but there's others that they've tried to do past 3 and they just didn't work. They also need to make a Back to the Future ride in Universal Studios. I thought they had one at one time. Terminator and the Predator franchise were ruined by sequels. Yeah, some of those were. Read a book called Zombie Survival Guide in middle school, and they recommended 22 because the ammo is so light and you can pick them up off the headshots. Yeah, possibly. James Bond should have ended at Skyfall. Don't, if they're slow zombies. Yeah. Escape room. Oh, those are pretty neat. I've never been in one, but I hear they're pretty neat escape rooms. Yeah, the floor squeaking. Someone thought I was farting last time when I was making that noise. They're like, did he just fart on the camera? It's the floor. It's like... I'm getting tired. Yeah. McCoy's back. Cohen's laughing. I haven't done an escape room. Yeah, I haven't. One of my friends did when he was dating. Who the world just unsubscribed? Naughty. Someone just unsubscribed. We had 6,764 and someone just unsubscribed. Naughty, naughty. What? 2 people just did. Wah. Naughty. See, this is how I don't get anywhere. I only got like 60 subscriptions today, not even. How dare thee, I know, right? And tomorrow will probably roll back to what I had when I started today. 706. 6,706, I think it was. Any printed pews? No, Adam, we don't. Do you remember the movie Cube? Cube. I mean, I know there's a guy named Ice Cube. And then there was the Cube in Transformer 1. But no, the actual movie called The Cube? No. What was it about? Was it like action adventure or mystery or I don't know. I've never heard of that one, The Cube. And I'm so bored. I'm starting to get bored too. No body armor. No, not yet. Banish them to this is Sparta treatment. With the foot. Like this. Be a lot cooler if you did. Cooler if I did on what? Oh, printer pews? Yeah, it would be nice. I think they are legal here in Arizona. Hot take, I'd rather have a high point CM than a SIG P320. Mine is very reliable, so I'm not sure. You sound like my uncle, not gonna lie. Okay. Any other attachments planned for the MB5? Yes, a fun little triangle. Yeah. At least the MC9 won't blow my junk off. Yeah. He is nice. Oh, I guess that means I'm nice then? Yeah, we're getting an FRT for it, JP. That's once we get the TX22 Taurus, the donations will go to an FRT for that. He's a nice Uncle also hunts. Okay. Woo! Excuse me. Whew. Not sure where that came from. By the way, there's another fly in here. He's up by my lights. Oh, almost got him. Missed. Flying around in the air. I keep hitting the wall with the little stick. Stock, sight, grip, sling. Possibly. Oh, it has a stock. JP, it has a stock. It didn't have one before. It has a collapsible now. It's kind of like Escape Room Goes Wrong, where people get trapped and sliced in half by crazy traps. Kind of like Jigsaw, but better. Oh, I don't like that stuff. Okay, boys, I'm going to watch the World Series. Stay safe out there. Oh, yeah, it's going right now. I should maybe turn on YouTube after this and check it out. We're almost 6'7", 6'7". We were close. We were 6'7", 6'4". 6'7" on Granny. Fofos. Yeah. Yeah, I should sign off. I'm getting bored, too, and I need to eat supper. I didn't have supper yet. See you, Maiko. Need to watch a Red Wings game. Red Wings? The only Red Wings I like are like chicken wings with red sauce on it. They be Red Wings. That was a solid granny. Let's see here. I don't like baseball, but as a Canadian, I'm obligated to cheer for the Jays, or else the Gestapo will come. Yeah. Can you shoot a mosquito in half? Never tried it. Detroit Red Wings. Oh, that's the National Hockey League. Yeah. Making a printed strike industries like brace or stock for moss bugs. Nice. Maiko's singing on. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Hey, guys, sorry my hair's messy. I was running my hands through it when we were talking. I tried combing it, but I need a haircut. Anyways, appreciate you all coming to Desert Armory and More. Thank you so much for showing up. We got maybe 50 subscriptions, something like that. A little over. But we'll lose some. That's YouTube. The last 9 lives have been kind of bad, thankfully, or sadly. Anywho, but it makes it so I can actually talk to you guys a little bit better. But see y'all later. Appreciate the subscriptions, and come back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Arizona time, 6 to 6:30. And remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Instead, trust God in those times of uncertainties. Ask Him for help, and He will shine light on your pathway. Thank you all. Till next time, folks. Desert Armory More is out.